Hey guys, welcome back. So here's a nice little feature that I kind of threw myself into and set up in the last video because kind of made a little bit of a joke about Chaos being better than Octopus at 1v1s and yeah, here we are. But anyway, this is what we're doing today. This has taken me like a week to edit, but hopefully it's a bit special and a little bit different. Octopus did take off all his pilots again with this, the same as what he did with the 1v1 versus me. The only thing he didn't do is that he didn't use mortars on Chaos, whereas he used mortars like crazy on me. So thanks for that, mate. Anyway, let's get into some games, and we'll see how it all went. We'll say that Chaos didn't use any sound, so I've tried to make up the difference with a few effects and stuff like that, but yeah, unfortunately there's no sound, and I don't really use music because then there's a copyright thing, and yeah, you know, it just gets complicated, so here we go. Okay, so we're kind of at a bit of a Mexican standoff, but okay, Chaos is going to have a bit of a run for cover. She's been hit with one round. I've slowed this down just to show you that he was so close to not hitting her, it wasn't funny. He just clipped the right-hand side of Chaos's little Zephyr, and she's gone. So, first win, first blood goes to Octo. There we go. Chaos hasn't taken much to get a kill back on him, so depending on who you're barracking for, that's either a win or a loss. So, locked him up. But this is a nice little move here. Chaos has just gone for the charge. Got straight in his face and then dropped the rockets. And that's 2 kills. Nice! So I'm not sure this is going to end well. Octo's Ares is actually quite strong. Maybe Chaos could have launched the rockets, hit the wall or something like that. Might have got like a kill from the back or damage from the back, and it might have helped her out. But yeah, I probably don't reckon that she could have done anything to win that. But she does here though, because she's dropped the Panther with the twin carbines on it, which she hadn't long got. I believe she got it the day before she did this 1v1, but she duplicated them. So there we go, round 1 went to Chaos. So there we go, we'll start off with Octo this time. And Octo's got a little bit of sound. You can sort of tell he's dropped off some of the in-game features like the in-game voices and stuff, so a little bit different to how I would run it. Just look at it. So, for those that are thinking that Red Oxes are great, they're actually quite soft and they're not really a brawling type build. So, yeah, didn't really take the full clip from Chaos to destroy Octo's Red Ox. So, sorry, Octo. Okay, so here's a nice little interesting thing to point out, even though Chaos has forgot to reload. When she goes back in for this time, so the last clip she's used to wear the shield down, but leave that little bit of health to give her a little bit more of an edge for the second time that she goes face to face with him. So, unfortunately, he's just sort of outmaneuvered her, and yeah, Panthers aren't particularly tanky either. He had churned a fair bit of weight, a fair bit of health off her. So now we'll switch back to Octo to see how he went from his point of view in the next attack, which clearly wasn't very well. And I slowed this right down because just look at it, like Chaos had already really had a hammer at him, but he almost got her back with just a few discs. Like, far out, them discs are strong, eh? And here we go again. So Octo, I don't mean to pay out on you, but she's absolutely smashed. I do like that little effect that I do there, though. It's a little like a comic book effect. It actually says comic book on my editor, but I think it looks cool, and I use it when I go into the charge with my little Zephyr. So that's our first round done. And even though Octopus has got best at the match with his Aries, Chaos has actually beaten him. So round 1 to Chaos. Get ready for round 2, boys and girls. Okay, interesting first choice of mech. I don't generally use jabs here just because I haven't really had a lot of experience using them here. I generally tend to use something that's more flat, but Chaos has obviously had a fair bit of experience on how she can launch jabs around in this map. Octo's clearly in the Red Ox and got her a couple of times with the Caustic Blast. That's the first time. And I do like the way Chaos uses this thing. This is her best mech in her hangar, I think. Just by the way she places mines and sets up little bait sections. But also uses them as an offensive type attack too. So you see here that Octo's used the Caustic Blast again, but Chaos has chucked a nice sneaky little mine in there and caught him with the edge of the blast and won the dogfight there. So nice work, Chaos. Okay, so we can't run up the ramp here. You'll see this, but I think one of Chaos's mines actually did the damage to Octo's Aries there because the rockets seem to hit the shield. Chaos has chucked another one down there to see if she can get a little bit more damage. But yeah, Octo's Disc Launcher 12s have polished her off fairly quickly. So we're back in Chaos's kill shot. This is pretty good because she's staying nice and hidden and actually gets down and flanks him. So gets in from behind, launches a heap of rockets. She's so lucky, he's so lucky that she didn't kill him there. Took almost all his health away. The only thing I probably would have done differently there is stayed up the top there. Because you can see the dash is already reactivated. She probably would have won if he'd actually stayed there and dashed him, but that's not how it played, so nice work, Octo. Okay, I do like this build. I want to set my Panther up like this thing with a set of set of carbide 12s on it, but I got a long way to go there. I do like the fact that Chaos is just sort of bobbing up a little bit, trying to see where he is, but trying not to give away a position, which is sort of hasn't happened. But this looks like Octo's jumped in his Zephyr, and just gonna see how she goes with this. Sort of moving around. Oh, draw on the first round. Nice work, guys. So we'll jump in with Octopus now. Running in his Stalker with the arc weapons on it. So he's coming around the side here. So activated the ability and just tried to chop away at her, but she's got to cover. Oh, watch out there, mate. There's a mine. Don't walk through there. Just under here. Oh, no, out of range. Remember, you got no pilots there now, mate, so they don't reach that far. Oh, he's close. Alright, so she's dropping mines. You can see that. What's he going to do? Trying to be a bit confusing. Around this way, so you can still see that he's visible. So you can see where he's gone to. But he's come back to the centre. Oh, jeez. So I've slowed this right down because this only just gets in here. It was so close to hitting the bridge, and Octo's been saved in. But, geez, Chaos is very lucky to hit him there. So yeah, that was good work, Chaos. Nice shot. So we're going to be nice and sneaky here and just use the caustic blast and get back a kill. See, look, you upset the kids, mate. You got booing kids at you now. So no, that's actually a very smart play using the Red Ox. It's probably half of its gameplay is using that caustic blast. I know I get killed a lot by a caustic blast. So yeah, that's the gameplay with that. But he does redeem himself here because he's hit her with the caustic blast again, which slows her down, and just hammered her with the set of carbines as well. So that's another good play on Octo's part. Okay, again running the cheater. So I did slow this down just to show you, like there's a mine place there, there's a mine place there, and we get up the top of the ramp here, and she places the third mine there. Kind of, when I watched this, I kind of thought that was quite clever because it set up a little trap section that made it so that if he walked in at any point, he found a mine. But he actually missed all 3 mines, but he walked over these ones, so. And here we go again, placing mines. There we go. The mines will sit down in there, and just nice trap build. I think this is the main key gameplay with this particular build. I don't have this, haven't used it, but the mines seem to be its strongest point, not so much the weapons that it holds. And again, look at this, sets up traps. Oh, he's froze her up, coming in for the kill, but he didn't get there because yeah, he's turned to dust the second time on the mines in the same spot. So. Good play, Chaos. So Chaos has had a pretty good track run with this thing in this round, but she's head on head with his Aries again. She set up her traps. I know myself, I had a lot of trouble, and Octopus's Aries is probably the thing I had the most trouble with killing. But just trying to get jabs around that shield and even to do the damage to the robot. It's actually his Aries is actually quite tanky, although Chaos's builds are a lot stronger than mine also. But she's got some more rockets in the back there. But there's a nice little thing to point out with Octopus is that even though he could target her, he was able to hit her and take her out. But unfortunately, he's run over more mines, and then she's dropped the Zephyr and locked him up. And I have drawn it out, so I've slowed it down just to draw out the pain. And there's another kill to Chaos, so 1 to 3. And he's dropped the Red Ox, but we're out of time. So that was a draw for this round. So there we go. And Chaos has managed to get most valued player. Oh, no. Okay, round 3. Was it Twin Arches? There we are, Twin Arches. Now, this map, I will say, plays very well to disc launchers, so I kind of think that Octo's got a fair decent field advantage on this map. Here's an interesting little tactic to point out. So you see there, Octo's launched just 2 sets of discs in the corner there. Actually looks like he's probing with the discs to try and see if he can pick up a target. So Chaos is kind of on the ropes here, unfortunately. And again, like he fired at the back wall, and the splash damage has taken her out. So that was a good play. Using the disc launchers there, mate. Nice work. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Got a couple of rockets into the back of him. Managed to get out the shield. But again, I mentioned it before about sort of running off. And again, Chaos, if she had stayed up there, probably could have used the dash and taken him out again in this round. And I slowed this right down because this is so close. see Chaos has launched the rockets and building, but with the discs that he had already let loose, it ended up being a double KO, so that was very close. Nice work, guys. Okay, this is the duel we've seen once or twice already in this video, but both of them are using the same weapons, the Carbine 12s, but two different builds. One's using the Red Ox and the other one's using the Panther. But it kind of is a bit of a stalemate there, eh? Nice work, guys. First round went to Octopus. So, Chaos is running here. This is kind of how I do run mine a little bit, just to sort of sit here and set up for an ambush. And we're waiting, but yeah, unfortunately Octo's had a bit of a different idea and come right up to her zone and taking her out. Oh, I would have been surprised by that too. So nice play, Octo. Okay, so Chaos has stalked her way up here. I can't tell whether she can be seen or not, but she's gone for the ambush kill, and unfortunately he's hit the Zephyr's ability and locked her up. So I reckon if some of them rockets, some of the rockets that had missed had actually hit, she might have actually won that. But she gets him back pretty quickly because she just drops 12 rockets straight on his head. Okay, so Chaos is back to placing mines and setting up ambushes, and just watch this. Chucks a few at his feet and gets out of the arc range, and watch this. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And booyah! Drops him straight on his head and takes out his stalker. So very nice gameplay again with the cheetah from Chaos. Very skilled with this thing. Okay, so we're back up against the Ares again, and I know from my own experiences that it is actually quite difficult to take down an Ares with a set of javelins. You've got to try and bend them right round the back of that shield, but yeah, it's still quite a mission to do. Well, she has actually done a fair bit of damage to him with two sets of javelins. But she's gone for the offensive approach now. I think the plan was to drop rockets on his head and drop a few mines at his feet, and he should have won it, but yeah, that just didn't pay off for us. Anyway, boys and girls, all done and dusted. So first round went to Chaos. She won that outright. Second round was a draw. And then this round was an outright win for Octopus. So that kind of says that they're both about as good as each other, eh? Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed watching the video. There's a few tactics in there. Some tactics probably need a little bit of work, but that's not my place to judge. But yeah, definitely some very good gameplay to watch. And I hope to see you next time. Stay tuned and enjoy. See you guys.